Hey Maximizers, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Crystal. I'm a money savings coach and I'm here to help you, yes you, save money so that you can live the life that you love and reach your big financial goals. And for today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you 5 tips for you to create a meal plan on a budget. Like, this is the video that you want to watch to learn how to create a meal plan on a budget so you're not spending all your money on food. Now, one thing I want to say at the beginning of this video, I've been getting a lot of questions. Meal planning is not the same as meal prepping. So meal prepping is when you make 1 to 2 meals. So chicken, rice, broccoli, and maybe you make salmon, cauliflower, and I don't know, green beans. And you will take those 2 meals, you will put them in meal plan containers. And for breakfast and lunch for the whole week, you're eating salmon and you're eating chicken. That's all you're eating. That's meal prepping, where you prep all your food together, put it in the fridge, and you're eating the same thing for a few days. Meal planning is like the act of deciding what you're going to eat when. So for example, you know that on Saturdays you go out to dinner. On Sundays, you cook a big meal and your family eats leftovers. So that Sunday meal lasts Sunday and Monday. On Tuesday, you're going to cook salmon and broccoli. On Wednesday, you are going to have a taco night. On Thursday, you're going to have pizza. And on Fridays, you do like a hodgepodge of leftovers. That is meal planning. Meal planning is deciding what you're going to eat. Meal prepping is putting the meals in the containers that you're going to eat them in and eating the same thing or similar things for the week. So I hope that makes sense. We're talking about meal planning. You want to meal plan so you know, 1, what you're going to eat, and 2, you know what you need to buy for your groceries so you're not overspending at the grocery store. Meal planning can literally save you hundreds of dollars because it takes away that indecisiveness of like, what do we eat for dinner? And you running to the grocery store, buying everything you need for like this one dinner, plus a whole bunch of other crap that you did not need. So let's dig into the 5 steps or the 5 tips to meal plan on a budget. Tip number 1, set the freaking budget. Okay, so when it comes to meal planning, when it comes to grocery shopping, you want to set a budget. So typically a suggested amount is $100 per person per month. I say anywhere from $100 up to about $150 per person per month would be reasonable. So if you have a family of 4, your grocery budget would be $400 to $500. If you have a family of 5, your grocery budget would be $500 to $600, okay? So you have to set your budget and force yourself to stay under it, because that will force you to be creative. It will force you to be resourceful. It will force you to use what you have before you buy new. So the first tip of all is just to set that budget and force yourself to stay under it. Now, if you're someone who gets swipe happy and you always go over budget, I suggest you take that budget out in cash, credit, put it in a separate bank account, put it into your PayPal account. So that way it's in a form where you can't go over. You can even purchase a gift card to the stores that you're going to be shopping at. So that way, once the gift card is done, it's done, because you can't spend more than what you already have. Tip number 2 is to create a master list, a major list of all the meals your family likes, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So get a Google sheet or get a Word document, get a piece of paper, and write down what does your family like to eat so you have a full list to pull from. So what do they like for breakfast? My family likes waffles, they like pancakes, we do cereal, we do fresh fruits, we do smoothies. Like, you need to know what your family likes so that you can sit down and plan it. So have a family meeting, let your family know you're going to be meal planning, you're trying to save on your food budget, and you need to know all of their favorite meals and then write them out. And this can be like an ever-evolving list, okay? Number 3 is key. Before you go out and you buy everything because you want to have a spaghetti dinner, you want to have Taco Tuesday, you want to fry some fish, you've got to take inventory of what you already have up in your house. So look at your fridge, look at your freezer, look at your pantry, and see, what is it that you already have lying around? What's there? What's not used? What's expired that you need to freaking get rid of? What's something that you bought that you thought you would like, but you didn't, so you kept it even though you ate some and you know you didn't like it? Like, throw it away, sis. throw it away. So take inventory of what you have. And then from there, you'll be able to make meals from there. But I need you to take inventory because I promise you a lot of us have stuff in the freezer that we haven't touched. We have things in the back of the pantry. So me and Bae have gotten into the habit that before we go grocery shopping, we clean out the pantry. Or once we get back home from grocery shopping and we're putting the food away, like Bae is like, this is old, this is expired, throw it away, throw it away, throw it away in the fridge, in the freezer, in the pantry. We do it every single month, and that feels a lot better than what I used to do, like shove stuff to the back, and then every like 4 months I would find stuff in there. We're literally doing it every month, and it just feels so much better, and we're also eating down a lot of what we have. So take inventory of what you already have so you can start to already use those things. Tip number 4 when it comes to meal planning. If you're meal planning for the week or for the month, I like to do it for the month, you need to decide what days you're eating out. Maybe you have dinner with a friend. Maybe you have an event at work. Maybe your family likes to eat out every Saturday. Whatever it is on your calendar, you should know that you don't need to buy groceries for that day, right? So when I used to hang out with my friends a lot, we would always like eat with them or eat at the event that we were going to. So I didn't need to buy groceries for dinner that day because we were having dinner elsewhere. If you're invited to a party or what have you, you need to look at your calendar and say, all right, how many days am I actually cooking? How many days are we actually eating out? How many days are we going to do leftovers if your family does leftovers? Because you don't want to buy groceries for 7 days when you're only eating for 4 of them. That's why meal planning is essential, because you will know like how many days you're eating at home, how many days you're eating out. You can intentionally plan for that. So that way you're not lazy and you're saying, oh, I didn't take anything out for dinner, so let's just order Chinese. No, when you know what you're going to eat for the week, you can already set reminders and plans and things for you to be like, you know what? We're cooking chicken, take the chicken out, okay? So look at your calendar and decide what days you're eating out, what days you're going with friends and eating somewhere else, and what days you need to cook that food for home. And then tip number 5 for meal planning is now you want to choose your meals based on what you already have at home that you need to get rid of, based on what you want, what you like, and things you need to supplement. So if you decide, back to another crazy example. So if you decide that you want to have a spaghetti dinner on Sunday and you eat spaghetti on Sunday and Monday, you look at your fridge, your freezer, your pantry, you have everything you need for spaghetti except for noodles. So your grocery list will just say spaghetti noodles because that's all you need. You already have everything else for the spaghetti. If your family loves Taco Tuesday, you look and you see, do we have all of our taco ingredients? And you realize you don't have lettuce, you don't have sour cream, and you don't have hard taco shells. So on your grocery list, you put sour cream, you put lettuce, you put hard taco shells because you already have everything else that you need. Does this make sense? Let me know in the comments if this is like resonating with you and this is making sense. So now you're just literally going to decide what are you going to eat each day for the week. So I do a big overview for the month and it'll say like chicken, steak, pizza, tacos. And then as we get to the week, I get more specific where I put sides with it, where I choose snacks, and I decide what we're going to eat. And then we make that master grocery list to get everything else that we need to complete that meal. So those are my top 5 tips for meal planning, okay? Tip number 1, set that budget. Tip number 2, create a master list of all the breakfast, lunch, and dinner meals that your family likes to eat. Tip number 3, take inventory of what you already have in your fridge, your freezer, and your pantry. Tip number 4, decide what days you're eating in at home and cooking and decide what days you're eating out. And tip number 5, put your meals together for the week and create your master grocery list based on what you need to complete those meals. This was helpful. Let me know down in the comments. If you're like, Crystal, I freaking love this and I want more of this. I want more support. I want to dig in more to meal planning. You need to be inside the Money Saving Academy, and this is your open invitation to join us. This is my 6-month group coaching program where I teach you how to save up to $300 per month through couponing, budgeting, meal planning, and strategic shopping. I'll go further into detail with grocery shopping, meal planning, stockpiling, budgeting, saving money, everything you need to see the money that you save and be more intentional with your money. We have weekly live trainings, daily Q&A support, and everything you need to save more money all 2022 long. So you can sign up right now at moneysavingacademy.com. I want to let you know that the price will be increasing. So if I was you, I would go to moneysavingacademy.com, sign up right now, and lock in your pricing. So I want to thank you all so much for your love and support. I appreciate each and every one of you. Stay safe out there as you are shopping. And as always, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.